Yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I bought like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Green Bay Packers. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Like the way it sounds, Freddie? Just let me breathe for a minute.
180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Come on now, let's go!
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Pistol. Check 13! Check 13!
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hurry!
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and a turnover on the 1st possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Mike, check 33. 33. You got nothing today.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Check 33. 33.
It's our time. It's our time.
Box it. Check 33. I got him. Get 300. Motion. Mike, check 33. 33. Plant.
All right, D.
Back north.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Mike, 33.
Watch the slant.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Score, Packers 7, Browns nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Hey, alert!
Hey, Mike 20.
I got it. Mike 20.
It's our field.
Hurry.
Hey, it's our house.
There we go, Mike 20. Kings.
From the gun, Mayfield flushed out right. And finding the tight end Hooper. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Kenny Clark.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That is incomplete.
Mayfield.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
At their own 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Check 43. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Safe.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he stopped immediately there.
Brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
Rodgers pass.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Zoom. Check 33. Jump out. Back to you.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's got his tight end Fant. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Packers 7, Browns nothing.
Stop your whining. He's crashing. He's checking.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Packers first down.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try to get this running game going.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
By John Johnson. That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Check 52. Slam.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Watch the safety creep.
Big edge, big edge, big edge.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
He was brought
His
down
path
by
became
John
similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Rush in. Rush in.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football, but on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
Hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry. 2.
They'll give it to Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Loss of 1 brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 1-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1.
Run.
He's going to run again. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Nick Chubb taking it in. And the Browns are back within a score. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Being chased out left. He gets this to Davante Adams. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Squeeze, double. Out. Joker.
Hey, 88.
Hey, watch edge. Slam.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Carrier.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
42-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yard line.
Check Mike 33.
Get in the weight room.
Inside.
Hatch it. Mike.
Box it. You better. Hey, 88.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Complete to Kelly. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Watch the 26.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Kill. Yeah, live. Hey, 26. Plant.
He's moving, boys.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
A 29-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
All day, baby. Let's go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
And 7.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is the tight end fan. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
I got him, on me.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Rodgers now to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Hey, take 26. Back.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety creeping.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
And 3.
Double tight. 4 down. Mike 4. Tackles.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Dillon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 2.
They'll run for it with Dillon. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. Let's see what they can do about putting a drive together. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
This is taken around the 12.
Keep playing.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On the option, here's Eckler. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Liz. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike. Boom.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Mike check 33. 33.
Hey, let's get rid of you.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And Adams has it complete. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 64 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
First down.
Good. 180.
That's right, baby. They don't
Hurry. Right. He's done right.
Mayfield now from the 50. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go. You ain't doing
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Steps away to his left. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Be afraid of me. Watch twist. Jack.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and popping in. Yeah. Drip. Little bit, little bit.
319.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Back north.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Rodgers
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On the punt for the Packers.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game, and they need... And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Kevin King with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them until the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
180. Hurry.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Real.
Mayfield looks to throw. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Mayfield's pass.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this, when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. He'll pull it down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Mike, 180.
Go, D. Let's go.
Alert.
To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Hey, alert.
From the gun, Mayfield. This will be caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Mayfield down. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Browns 15.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
25-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers looking deep for App. He's got a man, complete. 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. They go play action. Mayfield. And that's off the mark, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 42-yard line.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
Mayfield's pass.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 34. The 20. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
The score.
Crosby with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started, and they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Space to maneuver at the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Cordray Tankersley on the stop defensively.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Mayfield, and finding the tight end Hooper. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Point it right.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield flushed out right. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Because I was a blessed with no one who failed. Don't know how I feel.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And past the 35, he'll be